Bay has been extinguished on the mountain slopes. The fire at Clovell has also been extinguished. We've also had a fire out at Noordhoek. That fire is also being extinguished. We do know there's still some hot spots above the ridgeline, the mountain ridgeline, just above Chapman's Peak. But our main concern is within probably the next hour, the southeast is coming up. And there is still hot spots and smouldering in the upper Tukai forest, just above the chrysalis. So that's a concern. We've sent some vehicles out there just to go and extinguish. So the fire services, City of Cape Town, including national parks, are working those hot spots, which includes tree trunks that are still burning and other off-cut material. So that's our main concern at the moment. Well, I think this is a blessing because it will just dampen down the whole area. It will give moisture to the ground and to the foliage out there. So it will slow down the fire. However, it still needs to be firefighting efforts because a lot of the fire is deep-seated, and as I mentioned earlier, there's still a lot of smouldering happening. And with the southeaster coming later on, we just potentially could get potentially a runaway fire. We really have to thank the community for the support. Obviously, with hardworking firefighters, there's a lot of firefighters that are hungry out there. So these community members heard the call, they responded to the call, and I think we just so much appreciate it. A lot of people out there were giving us thanks. Some people were even clapping hands as the fire engines go by. As firefighters, we appreciate that, but at the end of the day, we're doing our job. But I think the community sees it more than that, and we really appreciate that.
It is so inspiring. People love to complain, Cape Townians love to complain, but when there's a crisis like this, it absolutely banded together and every little bit counts. So whether it was a bucky load arriving with fruit or energades to the granny who's coming across with her little basket because she's got some baked cookies or some baked pies from earlier today. People give what they can, and that's what's really, really important and so valued. And as I said, on the ground it makes our jobs a lot easier. We can say thank you to the firemen and the volunteers who are, as I said, at the face of it. So very inspiring overall. And it was incredible, the response that we received yesterday from, there was more food than what here I've seen at a Makro warehouse. It was insane. So we're very, very appreciative of the donations that came through, and it made a huge difference to the guys who are working at the fire line because they are effectively risking their lives to save the rest of Cape Town, essentially. So the guys that are on the ground, the volunteers, the firefighters, are incredibly grateful. It's something they don't have to worry about. They're working extremely long hours out there. And it's a great way of us being able to say thank you so much for the work that you do, and here we go. It's a very small token, but when thousands of people come together like they did yesterday, it's like a drop in the ocean.